Kansas City. So if you didn't get in that summer vacation, there's still time to plan a quick and fun staycation before the school year starts. Here to show us how to do that is iFamilyKC's Holli Conklin-Ellison. So, you obviously know so many things going on in Kansas City that are just great for the whole family. What do you recommend doing and where do you recommend starting?
So Kansas City has so much to offer for families, and a lot of people just don't realize how much there really is. So I recommend focusing on a certain area of town. So today I'm going to talk about downtown areas and just spending a whole day out there and acting like a tourist in your own city.
Okay, so how do we start with breakfast? Things right off the top of the day.
So there are a lot of super cute mom and pop type of locally owned coffee shops down at City Market. So I recommend starting there, have a pastry and a cup of coffee, not for the kids, for the adults, and then taking the streetcar over to Crown Center and Union Station area after that, because it's free to take that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love Brown and Low out there. There's so many just great little spots that you can get a cup of coffee, whatever.
And they're often really good coffee too.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and then what do we do at Crown Center? Because you were talking kaleidoscope, and this is something I'm not as familiar with.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. Kaleidoscope at Crown Center is totally free for families. They use leftover manufacturing pieces from Hallmark to create works of art. So the kids can go in, it's super eclectic, really, really unique, and it's a lot of fun. And they can create bookmarks and puzzles and all sorts of really cool stuff while they're there.
Well, Holly, I go ahead and heart this idea since I just drew this for you. But where would we go after that? Because we got to keep on going with the day, keep the kids occupied.
Absolutely. So you can walk from Kaleidoscope and Crown Center right over to Union Station and do Science City. You can actually visit Union Station itself. And then I also recommend hitting up the planetarium while you're there as well.
So I had a fun experience. We actually got to shoot with them when it was the first puppet show that they'd ever done in the planetarium, but this actually changes seasonally.
Yeah, the planetarium does different things throughout each season. One of my favorite things to do is to visit Stargaze Kansas City. It's a 45-minute show where they teach you what you can see with your naked eye in Kansas City up in the sky. So it's really cool.
Okay, and your little daughter, how much do kids really get involved with this? Because I never got to do the planetarium or do something like that with my parents when I was younger.
Well, Charlotte is kind of obsessed with astronomy.
Oh.
So it's one of the reasons why we like to go there. So we'll watch the show, and then at night she'll be like, look, there's this constellation that I don't remember the name of, but she does. So it's pretty cool to see her absorb
We just know
that.
Orion's belt, so we can always look for that maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if we're gonna head on over celebrating Kansas City pride, and of course also taking a note to history like the World War I Museum.
Absolutely. The National World War I Museum and Liberty Memorial is one of my favorite spots in Kansas City, hands down. When you go to the top of the Liberty Memorial, which you're looking at right now, it has the best views of Kansas City. So go to the top of that, visit, get a little bit of history in, and then have a picnic out on the lawn. It's gorgeous. It's super fun for families. Don't use my picnic ideas. Use Brits because they were much better. But I recommend bringing a picnic out there.
But you know what? If you were going outside in the sun, we might want to add on this cute KC hat. And of course, for a fun day planned in Kansas City, that would really just top things off.
Yeah, I recommend just being super fun with it. Wear KC Pride stuff, a t-shirt, a hat, whatever goes.
Okay, and of course we can always have some snacks along the way, right? Because we want everybody to feel full and satisfied on just a day that really could celebrate Kansas City and be so much fun.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, Holly, thank you so much for all of those wonderful ideas. I could either borrow a family, grab some kids and do that whole thing, or really it would be fun and great for anyone.
Yep, totally. So.